Okay, perfect. Welcome, Martha. Okay, we're back to another school corner here. Today we are with Martha Correas. Is that right?
Yes, that is correct.
Um,
Very Latin last name for you to pronounce.
yeah, I need to get the roll of the R though.
Oh yeah.
But yes, joining from University of Windsor. So we're really excited to have you today and learn a little bit more about you guys and your programs and share, of course, with the agent community on Edvisor, and so they can learn more about what you guys offer and, of course, who you are, Martha, so they can personally connect with you and be in touch. So why don't we jump into it?
Yes, for sure. Thank you,
Yeah.
James, for having us here. We're very excited to be connecting with you and all the agents out there that are looking for a good partner to work with.
Yeah, absolutely. So I think just to kick it off, why don't you just go ahead and introduce yourself a little bit, maybe about your background in the industry and what your role is at University of Windsor.
For sure. So I've been assigned to this role for the University of Windsor. The past year, we've been working towards extending our reach in the Latin American region and all other regions globally. So I've been hired specifically to look after the Latin American Caribbean region. My background in international education, I've been working in this industry for the past, I would say, 8, 9 years. I've helped a lot of students make their transition to other places, beautiful places like Canada. I specialize in international education in Canada. It's my passion. I love it. I've seen the possibilities that Canada brings young people, brings students, and coming from a country like Honduras, working in places where there's a lack of opportunities. I truly believe that my work can make a difference. So this is why I love doing what I do. I've encountered so many people in this road, and I've helped so many to transition and to make a new life out of themselves. So basically that's a little bit about my background. I've been an agent as well. Now I've been working specifically as a university representative for the past years, and this is my new role at the University of Windsor, which has gone amazingly well. I'm super happy to be working at a place like the University of Windsor. They're so professional. We're a big family. We really care about our students, and I really enjoy having this opportunity to, have a voice, to have a platform, and to be able to connect with those students in my region that I know that are gonna make the most of this opportunity. One of the things I really like is that the University of Windsor believes in diversity, and they're really keen on expanding and going to places where maybe not everybody wants to go, but we're here, we're promoting, we're supporting our students, and we're making things happen.
It's amazing. Yeah, perfect. And so this is, for agents that might not know too much about Windsor University, or University of Windsor, I should say. Why don't you dive into a little bit about the university, where you're located, what are some of the main programs that you guys are really excited about and focused on? Yeah, size of the school, these types of things. Yeah.
For sure. So the University of Windsor is located in the province of Ontario, which is, as we know, is the province that has the most international students so far. A lot of things to do with that: the quality of the education, work opportunities, the economic possibility of the province, and so forth. So we've seen that growth in interest in the Ontario institution. So we are an accredited public Canadian university. Our programs are accredited. We have 9 different faculties. We have, like I mentioned before, the possibility to offer 200 different undergrad programs for students looking for that type of programs throughout our 9 different faculties. Some faculties that stand out are our Faculty of Science, where students, are getting degrees in biomedical studies. They're getting degrees in neuroscience, so chemistry studies. So we have that possibility. We also have a very, very thriving business faculty, which is world renowned. We have a special accreditation that we share with very few business schools in the world. This is the AACSB accreditation, which makes us a top business school. So we get a lot of students looking for programs in business areas where we're really good and known for. So we have very interesting things like the possibility to combine business and computer science, business and psychology. So we offer that flexibility to our students as well. We also have a top faculty of engineering. Many of you may not know this, but Windsor is located in what we call the automotive region of North America, right? So we're really well known for having a lot of industry in the automotive part of Canada. So we're right by next to Detroit. We have a lot of factories that house our students are working with, the new technologies, in fact, in engineering, in automotive, clean energies, sustainability. We're one of the first universities that had a sustainable or environmental engineering studies, right? So we're also known for being a green university. And our our engineering faculty is also accredited, which is very important. And it holds the possibility to give our students the access to our Ed Lumley Center for Innovation in Engineering. It holds 800 different research labs that are available for our students. We offer students the possibility to do research from year one, and they always get this experiential component, whatever program they're choosing with us, because we believe that is really important. We have a campus of 16,000 students so far, so we're not the biggest universities, but we're not a small universities. We are what we like to call ourselves the perfect mid-sized university, because we hold the same curriculum as the rest of universities. So curriculum for engineering in Ontario is going to be pretty much the same. And what holds us accountable and also holds us apart from other institutions is that possibility where we can treat our students on a personal level. You have services. One of our highest percentage of qualification when students are graduating is the satisfaction they have with the services that they were provided, and the fact that they're getting jobs in 6 months or less. 97% of them, which is amazing, are getting jobs in 6 months or less after they graduate. So we have around 23% of those students internationally in our campus. As I mentioned before, because of the efforts of the University of Windsor, we are growing and constantly looking to reach to new regions where we can take our excellent programs.
Amazing. Yeah, that's really great, Martha. Moving, to the, there's a lot of universities, a lot of different types of schools in Canada. What would you say helps you guys stand out, and why should agents be excited to work with you?
James, so how many times have you had institutions saying we are the best? And you know what? I'm not going to go there because, again, Canadian education, international Canadian education is a top education system in the world. So we all know the Canadian institutions, for the most part, are pretty good, right? So why am I saying this? Because I want to talk about the importance of the connections in this industry that we're building and we're working. And I think we share this passion of education with our colleagues, right? So I think one of the things we're doing very well is connecting with our agents and having them be our partners, but in the way that they're feeling respected and taken care of, right? So we hold constant communications with them. We have monthly webinar trainings. We have specialized trainings. So, if one of my agents tells me, I need to understand this new change in the visa process application, we have a regulated consultant, immigration consultant on the team, our manager, Dina Wan. She's able to give this information and also prep them for that part of the application. So we are very rounded, very connected, very communicative group. And like I said, I think this is going to help those agents. It's going to help your business because you get to work with an accredited public institution that has a lot of programs for you to choose from. And not only that, but you're not going to sign a contract with the university and never hear back from them in 1 year. No, we're going to be there for you. We're going to help you. We're going to support you. We understand that you have marketing needs. We've been doing market activation trips. I've recently visited Colombia, and we plan to visit other countries this year to help our agents, help our partners promote, because we understand that having our presence and having our constant help is going to make the difference. So, okay, and we were talking about the different type of institutions, and then I reverted back to the agents, but That being said, you can work with plenty of institutions, but that is going to set us apart from the rest of institutions. And then for your students, and this is coming back to your question, James, for your students that are looking for different type of institutions, one thing I would say, and I always look at, is the return of the investment. Okay, one thing is for you to, have the possibility to go to Canada, and depending on the goals that you have, it's very fair for you to make the best decision, right? Sometimes we think, oh, this degree might be a little bit cheaper, but what is it actually costing you? What is the actual cost? Why is it cheaper to study at certain institution? For example, not to compare, but I know a lot of people go to colleges which are pretty fine. They're doing great jobs. They have great programs, but there's a huge difference between a college and a university. At the university level, you get 9 different faculties, like I mentioned. We have students double majoring in different faculties, like humanities and English, for example, and engineering, or having different possibilities of majors, minors, concentrations, almost to a degree where you can personalize your degree, right? So this is one thing. And then the other thing is, according to statistics, and this is Universities Canada data that you can go in and look and check for yourself, there's around 2 million new jobs that were created in the last years, specifically for students or graduates from universities in Canada. This is twice as much than any other type of institution, okay? So what that means is that the industry, the people that are hiring, that are moving the economy, your goal is investing in a degree. So once you complete that degree, you get to burst in or work in the Canadian environment or any other country if you choose to move, because Canadian degrees are internationally recognized. But if you choose to stay in Canada, you're going to have that advantage, let's say, of having a university title. So this is one of the things that I would ask students to consider. What is it that I'm looking to do after my degree? Where am I, okay with saving, and where I'm not willing to, have my opportunities or lessen my opportunities to get a great job after I graduate.
Yeah, no, I completely agree. And so, with those increased opportunities graduating from university, you might have some success stories of students that you've personally worked with and brought through the whole process. Yeah, maybe share a couple stories of so I think Asians can kind of understand and see the potential and communicate that potential for their own students as well.
This is my favorite part, I must say. Once the students go to the university, they move on with their lives. They're graduating, having new job offers, having new opportunities. It's so fulfilling because you get to be a small part of that, right? So I have a couple of stories that I've accumulated to this point. One of my favorite ones is one I had recently with our student Natalia Ramos from Mexico. So Natalia, even by the end of her program, she was named as our ambassador, and she was able to tell her story to other students that were looking to come to the university. This is one of the things that we do. We like our students to talk about their experience because we know they're having a good experience, right? So one of the things she really mentioned, and I want to share with you, is the fact that our class ratio are, very, very small. We're talking about classes with 17 to 23 students in our programs, right? Versus other Ontario institutions when you get, and we talked about this, 100, 200, 300 students in one classroom. So having this close relationship with professors, in the case of Natalia, was really helpful because she was telling me how her professor was one of the leading experts in cybersecurity, which was her specialization for her degree. And she helped her locate job opportunities and land a job after she even before she graduated. She was still missing a couple of classes and she already had a job offer on the side. So this is the type of things that we like to share, because this is a real life student that went from Mexico to the university. And when you ask her today, would you take this decision again? And she's like, it's the best decision that I ever made. So I think stories like that, talk about what we want to do, what we want to bring forth to our partners. And, there's so many great stories. We have a recent story from our student in Colombia. He's an excellent student. He's doing so great at the Masters of Engineering in our university. And he's just recently been named also ambassador for Colombia. So he's going to be helping other Colombian students that are applying and going to the university as well. And then the other thing is that as soon as he got his possibility to be in Canada, he has a job, he's working, he's almost done with his program, and I'm sure the offers are going to come in for him once things move forward. But he's doing great, and he's so happy with the university. We have other excellent stories about students even before they're graduating getting job offers for $90,000 or more. So I think this speaks highly of what we do and how we're treating our students.
Absolutely. I know University of Windsor has got a great reputation. I know we at Edvisor are really excited to be working with you guys. And yeah, this has been really informative. I hope everybody listening has got some really good points here. And, if you were to sort of summarize very quickly, a quick pitch of University of Windsor and your location, how would you put it?
Well, first of all, I think the location that we have is really special. We didn't talk about that, so I'm just going to take a minute to tell people we're basically at the border with the US, right? So we're in the little corner in Canada. We're on the same latitude, this is really important, as Rome and the north of California. So that means that it's not as cold in Windsor as it is on the rest of Canada. So this is the selling point for my people in Latin America. And if you're looking for a mild climate weather in Canada, then Windsor is a good choice for you. It's a small, medium city. It's not a big city like Toronto. We don't have millions of people. We only have 217,000 people living in Windsor. We have excellent job opportunities. Cost of living is super low. We're talking about 50–60% difference of choosing other cities like Toronto, Ottawa. So it's half as cheap to live in Windsor than to do so in other cities, which is another great point. I also like to see it as a great starter city, right? So if you're going to Canada for the first time, we're a really good choice because of that, because you have a mild weather, great cost of living, so you're not just spending money on rent every month, right? And work opportunities, because we're right at the border. We're literally 5 minutes away from Detroit. Our students love to take pictures in Canada in the morning and then go to Detroit and take a picture in the US by the afternoon and, surprise their friends. So you're able to do that. And not only Detroit, you can literally take a plane, take a bus, take your car and be in other North American, other US cities in a couple of hours. So our location is prime. And because of the border, we handle 1/3 of the commerce that's happening between the US and Canada every day. We're talking about $300 million or something crazy like that that's happening. So there's a lot of economic activity as well in that part of Canada where we're located, which is Windsor, and the University of Windsor, publicly accredited Canadian university. We've been established since the 18th century, so we have a lot of years, 127,000 alumni worldwide. Founder of Maserati, the owner of the Toronto Raptors, Windsor Majors. We have, Olympic skate champions, actors, a lot of students, alumni, famous alumni that graduated from Windsor. You work with us, you have one university, more than 200 programs for your undergrad options. We have masters and doctors as well. So, I think it's all around a good option for you if you're looking to expand and work with somebody that's going to actually be there for you.
I agree. So for agents watching that haven't connected with you on Edvisor yet, they can send you a request, right, and get connected with you there. Is there any other process that you want to mention? Of getting connected with you personally?
Yeah. So if you're excited to hear me today and you feel like you want to connect and talk about this opportunity more, please feel free to do so. We can have a preliminary meeting. You can connect with us at Edvisor. We're there. We're waiting for new connections and we can explore that partnership. We are actively connecting and are registering new agent partners in the region, Latin America and worldwide. So you're more than welcome to contact me and we can take it from there. We do have an agent application process that can come in a second stage, but the first stage would be to actually connect with us and tell us that you're interested in promoting our programs.
Perfect, perfect. And your email?
Yes, so the short version, which is the easier one, is going to be Marta, and then K-E, that's MARTHAKE at uwindsor.ca.
Perfect, perfect. We'll make sure to share all of this with everybody. But yeah, everybody listening, great opportunity, an amazing university in Canada. Be sure to connect with them on Edvisor and reach out to Martha for more conversations and learn a little bit more about them. Yeah, amazing. Thank you so much for your time. And yeah, we'll be in touch shortly.
Thank you, James. Thank you for all that you do, all the team at Edvisor. You guys are amazing. It's so important what you do, connect people in this industry, because it's all about connections. So we really appreciate being a part of your institutions, and we really hope that people, are going to look to work and collaborate with us.
Absolutely. Perfect. Thanks again, Martha. We'll talk to you soon.
Thank you. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.